Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassie Villela and I'm a realtor, property manager, and investor here in the San Antonio, Texas area. And today I'm going to be doing the market update. It's May 11th, 2021. So our first category is the COVID update. So we have maintained that low risk category here in San Antonio. So things are going well. People are getting vaccinated. So that's in a good place compared to where we were previously, of course. So moving on to the showings per week. Now keep in mind that on this chart, I narrow it down to homes that are between 100 and 200,000 in just the San Antonio area. So because those are the homes that typically investors are looking at. So we've had fewer showings here in 2021 in that category than last year. And so there might be a couple of reasons for that. I think that the 2020 showings, we went that whole month where people were really not leaving the house. And so I think that those first couple of weeks after that, bounced back up. But I also kind of wonder if it might be that the prices have increased so much that a lot of those that would have been under 200 last year are now over 200 and being excluded from that search. So I'll have to kind of think about how to, I'll let my friend who's good at statistics and data figure out how to measure that more accurately. And then rental showings per week, though, are pretty much exactly what they were last year, which would make sense because, that's tracking all rentals. It's not in the narrow category like the first one or like the sales data. All right, weekly home sales are, well above where they were last year. And so that's a good thing. Keep in mind that with this chart, the reason there are kind of spikes and valleys is because the last week of the month typically has a lot more closings than other weeks. Everybody's trying to get everything in and close before the month ends. So, that tick up there is the last week of April. And then the median price, you can see that, it's far above where it was last year at this time. And even over the past couple of weeks has really increased quite a lot. And that does track with kind of anecdotally what seems to be going on here for those of us in the market. And then that does track here to the median sales price going up so dramatically over the last month. That seems to be, in my opinion, it's probably because, for a while appraisals were coming in low because there weren't comparable sales that appraisers could use to justify the high prices as the prices were increasing so dramatically and quickly. But what I've seen start to happen in the past month is that people are making offers and then guaranteeing that they'll bring cash to make up the difference if the appraisal comes in low. And so I think what's happening is that now some of those comparables are available. And so the prices are able to actually go up and stay up, actually sell for the higher prices. And here's our new listings by price range. Glad to see that that listings are going up. We definitely have a great need for inventory. We definitely need more people selling. So very happy to see that uptick in the last month. Keep in mind that the last data point it stands for April. So we were up in April, but then overall homes for sale, over the past year have decreased. I think that is because they're selling so quickly that there are fewer homes for sale at any given point, even though there might have been just as many new listings, they are sold so quickly that it decreases the inventory. And then pending sales, kind of the same thing. And then here is an interesting one. When I pulled it up, the median days on market. So normally, in the San Antonio area, that like luxury home market, so over 300,000 is really, over the past couple of years, the market in like that under 300,000 range has been on fire. I mean, it's been that way for several years now. very competitive, low days on market, but that, over 300 price range was, not absolutely not high, like not unreasonable. Actually, if we were like in normal times, it would be incredibly low days on market, but just compared to the starter home category, it was higher. And so I've just been amazed to see the days on market for that price range decrease so quickly. And now, they're basically the low days on market are just about what the other price ranges are. And that does really track with anecdotally what's happening. I've had a couple of listings over 300,000 in the last month, and so many offers within the first day. Like, that's what's going on. But it's just unusual to see that in San Antonio. I don't know if it's just prices across the board have gone up so much that now 325 is not the limit anymore for like the luxury market expensive homes. So that might be the case. Maybe I need to rethink how I do these. And then, of course, the median price per square foot is increasing as the median price increases, obviously. And then this is the first time that I've included this particular chart in our market update. And I just got curious to kind of see with how things have been going over the past couple of months. I was just curious. And so again, talking about, that over 325,000, that orange line is now just as competitive and just as low days on market, and in going for 100% of sales price. It's basically in any price range in San Antonio, it's going to be asking price or above, unless something is really wrong with the house. And then, because I just got curious, I did the same search. So the median percent of list price with just condos and townhomes, because, normally in San Antonio, single family homes are kind of the most popular. And then condos and townhomes, usually, they might have a longer days on market. There's just less demand for condos. But as you can see, even condos and townhomes now are high demand, getting almost 100% of asking price. So that's where we are. And it's just very surprising to me as just looking at the market over the past few months. And it's just bonkers. So if you are trying to buy, just keep these in mind. You're going to have to offer over asking price. And you're probably going to have to offer to make up the difference if the appraisal comes in low, because we do see that happening quite a bit. If you're not paying cash, I mean, obviously the cash buyers are really winning out in a lot of the cases, but yes, that's where we are. I only see it getting crazier as we go on. I mean, we're just coming into May, so the whole summer boom is coming, and so I'll keep you updated next month. If you like these market updates, if you like real estate, my channel is all about trying to give you the data you need to make decisions, and trying to give you as much education and information about real estate in all different areas, not only investing, but also just home maintenance and how to sell or buy a home. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, please remember to click subscribe. I appreciate it. It really helps my channel, and it's been really, really fun that the channel's growing, and I'm trying to make these videos better. I don't know anything about technology, but I'm really trying to get better quality videos out. So if you like it, make sure you push like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.